Let's take a look at the top secrets from Fortnite Chapter 3, Season 3. From the map changes to the mechanics, we're going to be taking a look at everything. First off on the list, we have XP changes. Now, this season, it takes 80,000 XP to level up one tier in your battle pass to get to that tier 100 Darth Vader skin. But in past seasons, it has only been 75,000. That means that throughout this entire battle pass, it will cost you an extra 500,000 XP just to get to that tier 100 skin. For our next secret detail, we have one that has so many layers to it, it's actually crazy. Now, if you have been over to Reality Falls and the giant reality tree, you've probably seen the giant waterfalls that are right outside of it and not thought much about them. But if you actually jump into these waterfalls, behind them is an entire area that has loot, chests, and so many things. But inside of here is the real secret. This area isn't even the real secret. If we run all the way to the back of this cavern, you can see that right here, there is a giant pile of rocks. And if we listen very closely, you can hear the faint noises of pickaxes going. Now, if I swing my pickaxe at this, you can see that this thing has a ton of health. Now, the leakers have managed to decipher this. I believe this thing has 5 trillion health, or maybe it's 5 billion, but either one of the two is absolutely insane. Now, you may be wondering, what is this for and what are those noises coming behind it? Well, I'm not going to spoil anything because even though there are glitches to get through it, I don't want to spoil that for you guys. I'm just going to tell you right now that our two favorite bromance characters, the Ghost and the Shadow Agents, are the two behind here, and they are busy mining out of here, and we can help them as a community. So if you have any extra free time that you just want to completely waste, hop on over to Reality Falls, get behind this waterfall, and start whacking away at this giant rock. Now, the next secret that we have is less of a secret and more of a public service announcement. The ballers, while they do have a charge and they do use fuel, cannot be refueled. Once you burn these things 100% of their charge, they will not be chargeable again. Now, what's interesting that many people don't know and is a bit of a secret is that you can slow how quickly the battery drains by not using the boost feature on the baller. If you don't know, whenever you boost on the baller, it actually takes off extra energy and will deplete your battery faster, leading to less time in the baller and therefore a quicker dismount if you are boosting everywhere. So just a quick tip, don't boost everywhere. Now that we've learned all about ballers, let's take a look at a different vehicle, the Armored Battle Bus. Now, this thing is still in game, except it's gotten a full redesign by the inhabitants of the island and is now known as the Party Battle Bus, a completely graffitied out version of the Armored Battle Bus, but it still packs just as much power. Now, for this next secret that we have on the island, Tilted Towers is now being reconstructed, but not by the Fortnite developers. That's right, this is the Block 2.0. As you guys can see right here, this little section is cornered off alongside a secondary area right over here. And these two building plots are going to be built up not by the Fortnite devs, but by the community. You can actually right now submit submissions to have your build get placed in Tilted Towers, and Epic Games will decide which one is the winner, and that one will become a new building in Tilted Towers. This is honestly one of the coolest things we've ever had because Tilted Towers is a landmark of Fortnite history, and so having your building memorialized here is incredibly amazing and is going to be super, super cool. Now, the next myth that we have is related to this season's secret skin. That's right, the Indiana Jones skin is referenced in-game by the new boulders that are placed across the map. Now, for those who have not seen Raiders of the Lost Ark, in that movie, there's a giant boulder that chases Indiana Jones away from an idol, and in Fortnite, we now have boulders that chase you away from these porta potties where you would typically get the loot from the vaults inside of the IO bases. Now, these boulders do a ton of damage if they actually hit you, so I'm making sure that I don't get one shot by it while I'm trying to record. But this is a reference to Indiana Jones in game. Let's move on to our next secret. Now, the next secret that we have is a bit of a throwback, and we're in replay mode for this just for the best viewing angle possible. And as you guys can see over here in the very bottom corner of the map, we have gotten 3 POIs returning to the game that have been in prior seasons, specifically famous landmarks. Now, this one is obviously one of the crates at Dusty Depot. Then we have the chair from Chapter 1, which kind of just sat in the ice biome for a while. And then finally, we have the shark, the giant shark from Chapter 2. All of these are now back in Fortnite, and they're all right next to each other, right near the giant reality tree. Now, the next secret we have is not as wholesome as having a pet wolf, I can tell you that much, because if we go ahead and turn around, Klombos is now dead. We have the Klombo skull on the map. He is no longer with us, and we will not be seeing the return of Klombos. That being said, the 0 point could work some magic. Maybe we get him back at some point, but as of the moment, Klombos is looking pretty dead, guys. Now, this next secret has got to be one of the funniest things we've seen in Fortnite in a very long time. While you are riding an animal, you can do anything that you can do while you're not riding an animal. So you guys can see right there, you can hit these bouncy mushroom things and go flying. But the cooler thing is that you can build. I can crank 90s while riding a wolf. I can do a high ground retake. I mean, I can't because I suck at the game. But you can do literally anything while you're riding one of these animals. It is one of the funniest things to watch, and also, they will negate any fall damage that you take. I'm just saying, this is a pretty good opportunity for somebody out there to make a really nice sky base. Speaking about sky bases, you're gonna need something to heal you while you're up there on that sky base. And what better to do it than the famous Chug Cannon? That's right, Fortnite have secretly unvaulted this, even though not a single patch note talked about it. The famous Chug Cannon that takes up not only 1, but 2 inventory slots has been added back into the llama loot pool. And now whenever you kill a llama, you will get a Chug Cannon in Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3. This is not a joke. You can actually get this gun, and it has been unvaulted. While this season is themed around partying, peace, and vibing, there's gotta be something to throw off the equation, and that's where tornadoes and natural disasters come in. Tornadoes have actually been added back into the game. Although they are incredibly rare, they will be spawning around the map. Now, if you think a tornado is gonna send you flying, you better wait and see this next secret that we have. Now, Fortnite have secretly added a new effect to the shockwave grenades, where after you use one and you instantly start to slide, you are going to get way more distance than you have ever dreamt of getting before. The amount of speed you get off this jump is unparalleled in Fortnite, and you get to go insanely fast, almost as fast as a car. Now, this secret on the map is actually extremely obvious, but I didn't notice it for a solid 3 hours, so I thought I'd point it out to you guys in case some of you guys are like me and you are kind of oblivious when you're running around the map. As we can see right here, if we hop onto the baller track, the giant banana statue is currently being built in honor of Peely for saving the entire world during the live event. Obviously, he saved us with that slurp truck play, and he clutched it up for the mech. So we are getting a massive statue to help him out and recognize his amazing honor in that battle. So those are all of these secrets from Chapter 3, Season 3 that I found while playing through the first day of the season. Let me know if you guys find any more down in the comments section, and let me know what you guys thought about the ones that we put into the video and which one was your favorite. But overall, that is our video for today. If you guys did enjoy the video, then make sure to leave a like on it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one.